Once again, I welcome you all to the online class brought to you by Mumbai Municipal Corporation. And today we are going to continue with the same chapter, that is divisibility. Now, before we move on to the fresh concept, we are going to revise the older concept with the help of an example. Okay. As you all can see the question, okay, there's a number called as 2250. Okay, now you're supposed to check whether 2250 is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5 or 10. Okay, so that's a revision that we are taking right now. Okay, so first let us check by number 2. By number 2. Okay, now this time Shri, just unmute the audio and let me know the answer. Is the number 2250 divisible by 2?
It is divisible, ma'am.
It is divisible. Very good. Now, can you tell me the reason why you said that it is divisible by 2?
Because, ma'am, at last there are a 0.
There is a 0. Okay. At the unit place, if we have an even number, okay, then we say that the number is divisible by 2. Okay. At the unit place, it should have an even number. Okay. Now, let us check it by 3. Okay. Now, all of you just add all the digits of this number and check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. Okay. Ritu, unmute your audio.
Yes, miss.
But tell me whether this number is divisible by 3 or not.
Not, miss.
Sure, dear. Have you added all the digits? Just add all the digits. 2 plus 2. 5 plus 8. Just add all the digits.
Yes, teacher.
Add all the numbers with all the digits of this number. Add 2 plus 2 plus 5. Do this. And tell me what is the sum? What is 2 plus 2?
4.
And 4 plus 5?
It is divisible by 3.
Yeah, it is divisible by 3. 4 plus 5 gives you 9. And you all know that 9 comes in the table of 3. Okay. So, we say that the number is divisible by 3. Have you all understood how to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not? We are supposed to add all the digits of the number and then we are supposed to check whether the sum is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so I've told you, remember this, sum of all the digits of a number must be completely divisible by 3. Okay, now let us move towards 4. Okay, tell me whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. Now to check whether the number is divisible by 4 or not, what is the criteria? What is the criteria? Okay. Please unmute the audio and let me know, beta. Is the number divisible by 4?
Myself.
Yeah, correct. Is the number divisible by 4? 2250. Is it divisible by 4? Yes or no, beta? Yes, Adarsh, tell me. How to check whether a number is divisible by 4 or not? Okay, just see the last two digits of this number. That is the tens and
Divisible
the
by
units.
4.
Sure. Does 50 come in the table of 4? Just check this. Does 50 come in the table of 4? All of you, check the last two digits of this number. 50. Okay. Until me, does 50 come in the table of 4? No, no. 50
No.
does not come in the table of 4. So we will say that it is not divisible. The number 250 is not divisible by 4. Okay. So what is the condition that we have learned? What is the rule? For the number to be divisible by 4, we are supposed to check the last two digits. That is the tens and the units place. Okay, the tens and the unit place we are supposed to check. Okay. Okay. Now let us check for another one. Okay. Now let us move for divisibility test of 5. Okay. Tell me, is the number divisible by 5 or not? Is this number 2250 divisible by 5 or not? Yes or no?
Miss, it is divisible.
It is divisible by 5. Okay. Very good, beta. But can you tell me why you said that it is divisible by 5? What is the rule or the condition? What is the rule to check whether the number is divisible by 5 or not? Okay, the unit place. Here, if you see the unit place, 0. Okay, the unit place should have either 0 or 5. If the unit place has 0 or 5, only then we can say that the number is divisible by 5. Correct? The number 0 or 5 should be present at the unit place. Very good, dear. Okay, now the last one, which is the easiest of all, the condition divisibility test for 10. When can you say that the number is divisible by 10? Is the number divisible by 10? Kirti, beta, unmute your audio and tell me whether the number is divisible by 10 or not. Yes, dear. Is the number divisible by 10?
Divisible by 10.
Very good. And what is the criteria? By what is the rule that made you say that it is divisible by 10?
Because Miss, last three number because
a
the
zero for divisibility. The unit place, okay? The last number should have 0. Okay? Very good. If the last number is 0, that is, if the unit place has 0, we say that, where is unit place over here? This one, the last one, okay? If it contains 0, only then we can say that the whole number is divisible by 10. Hope we have just revised all the concepts and everyone has to remember all the concepts, okay? Divisibility condition for 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10. So today we are going to do another new concept, okay? That is another new rule, that is divisibility condition for 9. Okay, for 9. Now divisibility rule for 9 and 3 are almost same. They are almost same. What is the divisibility rule of 3? First tell me, what is the divisibility rule for 3? We add all the digits. We say that sum of all
we
the
add
digits
all
of a
the
number.
digits and that what the total that comes in table, then it is divisible by 3.
Very good. Okay, we just check the addition, that is the sum of all the digits. If the sum of all the digits is divisible by 3, we say that it is it comes in the table of 3. That is, it is divisible by 3. Similarly, for 9, we are going to use the same concept. Okay, we are just going to add all the digits of the numbers, and we are going to check whether the sum of the number is divisible by 9 or not. Here we are going to check whether that it is divisible by 9 or not. Okay. So if the sum of the digits are completely divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. We'll take some examples for this. Okay. If you see this, we'll take this example first, 5004. Okay. Now, add all the digits of this number. Add all the digits, 5. Just add 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4. Instead, you just add 5 plus 4 now. 5 plus 4 gives you what? 9, right? And you all know that 9 comes in the table of 9 itself. Okay? If it comes in the table of 9, we will say that the number is divisible by 9. Okay, now check. Now just to confirm this divisibility rule, just check this by division. To just to confirm for now. Before I start with this rule, just divide and see whether the number is divisible by 9 or not. We all know that. Yes. Just tell me. It's just a revision. First, you tell me whether it is divisible or not.
Teacher?
Yes.
Teacher, yes, it is visible.
It is divisible. Means you get the remainder as 0, right? 9 5s are 45. Okay. When you subtract it, you will get 5 down. The 0 will come down. Again, 9 5s are 45. Okay, now tell me. And this is 54 now. So 9 6 gives you 54. And finally, you get the remainder as 0. It means it is divisible by 9. But see, while solving this, at least you required 1 minute to solve this. So instead of solving by division method, what is easier for you all? Just to remember the rule. Okay, just to remember the rule. Now we got to know that after dividing, we had seen that it is divisible by 9, right? But this process is very tedious. Instead of this, what we are going to do, we are just going to add the numbers. Add all the digits of this number and then just check whether the sum of the digit is divisible by 9 or not. Here we all know that. Okay, we are getting 9 over here and 9 comes in the table of 9. 9 ones are 9. So we will say that this number is divisible by 9. Okay. Now, no need of dividing. No need of dividing and checking this. Instead of that, just add the digits of this number. Now we are taking the fourth question. That is 13,389. So add all the digits of this number. 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. Just add all the digits of this number. And tell me what is the total that you will get.
What question, miss?
Add all the digits of this number. 13,389. Add all the numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 3.
Undivisible.
Yeah. So what is the total that you will get? 24. And you all know that 24 do not come in the table of. They do not come in the table of 9. So
24.
we will say that it is
24.
Right? 24 does not come in the table of 9. So if it does not come in the table of 9, we will say directly that the number is not divisible by 9. Is this clear to all of you? Okay, we'll move for the next question. See the next question over here. 7,578. Okay, now add all the digits of this number, 7,578. What are the digits of this number? 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Just add the numbers.
27.
27. Very good, Beta.
It
Very
is
good.
by 9.
Very good. It is divisible by 9 because you have checked the sum of all the numbers, right? And we got it as 27, and we all know that 27 comes in the table of 9. Okay, 9 threes are 27. Okay, because the sum of the numbers or sum of the digits of this number is divisible by 9, and that is the reason we say that the whole number is divisible by 9. Very nice. Now similarly, check for the last one. Okay, see the number is 69,993. Okay, again add all the digits of this number.
36.
Very good. Very nice, Beta. It is 36, and we all know that 36 comes in the table of 9. Okay, 9 3 4s are 36. And that is the reason we say that the number 69,993 is divisible by 9. Hope this part is clear to all of you. Okay. Now we'll take few more examples for the divisibility test of 9. This time everyone is going to answer the question. I'll ask the question to individual person, and that person is going to answer you. Okay. Now again, there are numbers given to you all, and you are supposed to tell me that the numbers are whether the numbers are divisible by 9 or not. Okay. So we had made a tabular column. Now see, the first number is 125. The first one is 125. Okay, now add all the digits of this number. Just add all the digits of this number. And tell me whether the sum of the digit is divisible by 9 or not. Is it divisible by 9? No. Is it divisible? Yes, Manish. Answer the question, Beta.
Not divisible by 9.
Not very good. It is not divisible by 9. Okay, because the sum of the digit is 8, and we all know that 8 does not come in the table of 9. Okay, now see the next question. The next question is 3,645. 3,645. Now all of you add the digits of this number. Add the digit. Now this should be a mental math. It should be like a mental math. Add the digits of this number.
It is divisible, ma'am. The total is 18.
What is 18? And we all know that 18 comes in the table of 9. That is 9 twos gives us 18. Okay. So we will say that the number 3,645 is divisible by 9. Now let us see the next question, that is 475. Okay, now add all the digits of this number. Do the mental maths. Okay, tell me what is the sum of the digits of this number. Tell me.
टीचर
Yes.
टीचर कौन सा लेसन है?
We are doing chapter number 8 here. Have you attended the last section? Divisibility, chapter number 8.
Miss, can I say?
Okay. Tell me, is this number 16 divisible by 9?
No.
We all know that 16 does not come in the table of 9. That is why we can say that it is not divisible by 9. The number 475 is not divisible by 9. Check for 750. Check the number 750.
Teacher is not
Yes,
divisible.
it
750
is not.
is not divisible.
Very good. Because when we add the number, we get the sum as 12. And we all know that 12 does not come in the table of 9. Okay. So again, the number 750 is not divisible by 9. Now let us take the number 508. That is 508. Check the sum of the digits. Just add 5 plus 8. Yeah. 5 plus 8 is how much? 13, right? And we all know that 13 does
It's
not
not
come in the
divisible
table of.
by 9.
Very nice. It is not divisible by 9. We'll check another question now. Now, the number is 7009. Just check this. I'll just show you the number. 7009. So now add 7 plus 9 and check. Again, what is the sum of the digits? Okay, it is 16, right? 7 plus 9 gives you 16. And we all know that 16 does not come in the table of 9. Right? And that is why the number 7009 is not divisible by 9. Now let us classify this number 549. Add all the digits of this number. 5 plus 4 plus 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. And 9 plus 9 will give you 18, right?
Teacher,
Yes.
this number is divisible by 9, 549.
Very good. Because 18 comes in the table of 9, we can say directly that the number 549 is divisible by 9. Very good. Now the last question. 8,730. Okay. Now again, just add all the digits of this number and tell me whether this is divisible by 9 or not. Yes, but 7 plus 3, we all know. 7 plus 3 is what? 10, and 10 plus 8 is 18. Again, we all know that 18 comes in the table of 9, right? So tell me now whether this number is divisible by 9 or not.
Means it is divisible.
Very good. It is divisible by 9. Hope this rule, divisibility condition for 9 is clear to all of you. Okay. And these rules you are going to use for your further references also. You are not going to divide and see everywhere. Okay. Now let us see some homework. Now before we go to the homework section, tell me the rule for divisibility test condition for 9. Bolu, what is the rule for 9? Somebody just repeat the rule.
First, add the number and what
Very
is the total that come in table. Then it is divisible by 9.
Very nice, Rita. So, we are supposed to add all the digits of the number and we are supposed to check whether the sum of the digit is divisible by 9 or not. If it is divisible by 9, then we will say that it is divisible by 9. Okay. So, you should remember this statement. The statement says that sum of all the digits of the number should be divisible by 9. So we'll move towards homework. Now this homework is from your practice set 22 itself. Okay. Sridhar, just read out the question.
There are some flowering trees in
That are
Okay, no issues. I'll read the question. Or maybe you're facing some network issue. No problem, Beta. Okay, now see this. There are some flowering trees in a garden. Okay. Now each tree, if you see, each tree bears many flowers. Okay, many flowers with the same number printed on it. Three children. Now you can see the three children over here. Three children are there. Okay, they took a basket each to pick the flowers. Okay, now what is the condition? Each basket has one of the number, that is, one is having 3, another basket is having the number 4, and this child is having the number 9 on it. Now, each child picks those flowers which have divisibility numbers, okay, which have numbers divisible by the number on his or her basket. Now, they are supposed to pick only those flowers which are divisible. If the number is divisible by 3, then she is going to pick that number only. Okay, if the number is divisible by 4, if this number is divisible by 4, then he is going to pick this number only. Okay, if the number is divisible by 9, then that person is going to pick that number and put it in the basket of 9 only. Okay, so you are supposed to check whether the number is divisible by 3, 4 or 9. If the number is divisible by 3, then you are going to put it in the basket of 3. If the number is divisible by 4, again you are going to put it in the basket of 4. And if the number is divisible by 9, then you are going to put that number, that is that flower, in the basket of 9. Okay, so each child picks those flowers which have numbers divisible by number on his or her basket. Okay, and then he or she takes only one flower from each tree. Remember, if I'm telling 356, then that number will be divisible either by 3, either by 4, or either by 9 only. It will be divisible by any one of this number only. Okay, can you tell which number the flower in each basket will have? You are supposed to find the divisibility, find the numbers are on the flowers are given, and you're supposed to find whether it is divisible by 3, 4 or 9. If it is divisible by 3, then you're going to put it in this basket. Okay, you're going to write the number over here. So we'll take some examples for this. For example, if I take the number, okay, flower that is having the number 111. 111. Now see, just add all the numbers and tell me, add all the digits of this number. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is how much? 3. And we all know that 3 comes in the table of 3 itself. 3 ones are 3. So we are going to put this flower containing the number 111 in which basket? In basket number 3. Okay?
111.
Okay, now let us check for 435. 435. Check the last 2 digits. 35. Is it divisible by 4? No, na? It is not divisible by 4. So now add all the digits of this number and check. 4 plus 3 plus 5. How much do you get? Or add all the digits of this number. 4 plus 3 plus 5 is how much? Yeah, all of you add this. When you add, you get 12, right? You get
Yes.
12. And 12 comes in the table of 3 or 9. 12 comes in the table of 3, or does it come in the table of 9?
Miss, 108. This answer.
No, babe. No, beta. See the number is, I'm solving the number that is 435.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we all know that 35. If we see the last two digits, we know that it does not come in the table of 4. So, it means it is not going to go in the basket number 4. Now, just add all the numbers and check 4 plus 3 plus 5. Add all the numbers. When you add it, when you add all the digits, you will get the total of 12. Right? Now tell me, 12 comes in the table of 3 or 9. Only that much you're supposed to analyze now. Does it come in the table of 3 or does it come in the table of 9? A very easy question. We all know that. Yes, somebody answered this question. A very easy and a tricky question. Does it come in the table of 3? Say yes or no. Unmute the audio button.
In the table of 3.
It comes in the table of 3, right? 12 comes in the table of 3, and that is the reason we can say that the flower bearing the number 435 will go in the basket number 3. Clear, all of you? Now I will give you one. I'll take one more example from this. 356. Check for 356. Okay. Now before adding the number, just check the last two digits, 5 and 6. Is the last two digit divisible by 4 or not? Just check whether 56 is divisible by 4 or not.
Not.
Divide and see, beta. Divide the number by 4 and check.
It is divisible.
Just divisible, na? Very good. It is divisible by 4. Just check. 4 ones are 4 and you get 16. 4 fours are 16. So now, as per the divisibility rule of 4, if the last two digits are divisible by 4, then the number as a whole is also divisible by 4. So now the flower containing the number 356 will go in which basket? Will it go in basket of 3, 4 or 9? The flower having the number 356 will go in which basket? Bolo, it will go in which basket? Will it go in the basket of 3? Yes or no?
4 in 4.
It will go in 4 because the number is divisible by 4. So, in the same manner, you're going to solve the other questions also. Okay. If we check one more number, the last number I'll check, that is 369. Let us take 369. Okay, this number. Now, quickly tell me whether the number is divisible by 9 or not. Just add all the numbers.
It is divisible by 9.
It is divisible by 9, right? Anyways, if you check it by 4, if you see the last two digits.
It is divisible by also 3.
Sure, beta, just check this. Yeah, it is also divisible by 3. Okay, so you can put this in the basket of 3 or you can also put this in the basket of 9. Okay, here I am taking this in the basket of 9. Because it is only one flower, so you can add in only one basket. So you can add it in 3 also or you can add it in 9 also. And this is the way you are going to solve, okay, for the other flowers also. Okay, and this is your homework. Hope your homework is clear now. Now, do you have any doubts regarding this divisibility conditions?
No, teacher, no doubts.
So here we will end with the session. Bye all of you. Take care.